Hello again. This is Marilyn Parker from Southern California, and I need to bring you up to date on another son. Earlier I talked about the son we lost, and he's the one that I've decided to join the digital growth community as a result of him and all of that. But I do have another son, as I remember sharing with you before, that he lives in Seoul, South Korea, and that he was planning to be married. And so I do have the picture, and you've seen this before because I put it online. This is Omari, our son Omari, and this is she's his wife now. What happened was there were things that he needed to be able to do in Korea, like they needed to find a place to live and do other things, and that would cause him to have to be more than he was, more than just someone on a visa over there. So he did do that, but he's still planning on having all of his services that he was going to have before. And as you know, before I had told you about her father passing, and how Omari had to stand in as the son because they didn't have a son, so there was no male to represent the father. And in the culture that they have, the male in the family needed to stand in when people came to pay respects for the death of someone. But anyway, as a result of all of that, he went on and they went to the embassy and they got married. But they gave us a date for when the main ceremonies and all of those things are. So, like here on the stateside, a lot of times people get married at a courthouse, but then they turn around and have the big marriage or not. But Omari is going to have the big wedding with his fiancée, and so things looked like they were going smoothly. My husband and I traveled to the East Coast around Thanksgiving, as you remember, and then when we came back, I really did think that we had both passports, but when we finally opened the envelopes, that was my passport, but not his. So now at this time, we're waiting for his passport, but we do have the time and all of that. So that part is still going to be fine. The biggest part is me working hard in the digital growth community so that I can have the monies, or we can have the monies we need for the travel. So I am really hoping and praying that things come through for us as we work our digital growth community expectations. And I hope that you'll be able to join us in all of this so that we can get to this financial freedom. I'm just like you. I'm working on it, and I'd love for you to come and work with me with it and all of that. I've decided to give the digital growth community my little piece of this business that I did join. I gave it a name called the Passive Rewards. And the passive rewards I put together like that because passive is just what the income will be when it starts rolling in. It'll be passive income. And because you're going to get it whether you don't go do a job for it. It just comes because of work you do, and then it starts flowing in. And then it's a reward because you don't expect it. It just happens. And just looking at all of the things that I've seen in the win section in our digital growth community, it's always a surprise. So it's like a prize all the time. And that's what I've been hearing and reading about on these wins online in our community. So yes, thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to us getting through things because now, and I've only had sons, but now I have a daughter-in-law and all of that. So it'll be nice to be ready and to go and to be able to do all I want to do for them as a brand new couple just beginning. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you a little more about me the next time. Have a good evening, and God bless.